Okay, so check it out. We're going to do a quick tutorial on lighting. The challenge has just been set out to see how many different lighting setups I can do in a 1 hour time frame. So I'm quickly going to see if I can get hold of a studio and get a hold of a model, and then we're going to head out and go and record this tutorial. Challenge has been set. I'm keen for the challenge, and we're going to go out and go nail it. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to grab Braden, and we're going to head out with the R50V and let him shoot a quick highlight reel with that beautiful little camera that we just got in. So we're going to smash a couple of birds with 2 stones. Is it 1 bird, 2 stones? Because it's different. But check it out. Check the channel. Let me get it rolling. Let me get this organized and planned out. And let's see how quickly we can put this all together. Hey guys, let's check it out. It's good to hear from Outdoorphoto. With me, I've got Nadia Horn. She's coming out to come and help us out. Thank you on such short notice to be keen to help out on this short review. We've got a challenge here that's been set out. So I've got an hour to do as many different looks in studio, different lighting techniques, different poses, different things. We've also got Raiden here doing a behind the scenes for us, and we're also using these little X5 Insta360s. Wow, that was a tongue twister. So we're using a bunch of different items in this short review, but check out this challenge. Raiden's gonna start a timer for us. I've got an hour to press out as many different looks and images and feels with Nadia. She is phenomenal to work out with. We met doing the 50 to 150 Sony review lens. Go and check that review out on YouTube and hit us up in the comments. What is one of your favorite lighting techniques of what we're going to use today? I specifically grabbed the ProPhoto B10s out of the rental department at Outdoorphoto. We've got the mag box strip boxes on here. There are a couple of different effects that I can get with the strip boxes that makes it so much easier and more versatile in terms of the different effects that I want. You're more than welcome to go and try out these different techniques using Godox, using whatever light shapers in whatever shapes, octaboxes, soft boxes. There's a ring light here, I'm definitely going to use that, but we'll add that as bonus. Thanks to Johan for allowing us to come and shoot here in his space. It's an incredible space. Look forward to bringing more of this content to you guys. Guys, let me get cracking. I've got 1:15. We starting?
You ready? 3, 2, 1, action.
Let's go. Oh, that is perfect. Oh, looking off to the side. Chin slightly more towards that, yeah, no, to the right. That's it, perfect. 3, 2, 1. Stunning, just keep it like that. Chin down slightly more. Bring your right arm up to the top of your jacket. Love that. That is exquisite. Love it. I'm going to change the light. We're going to change it to, we've got 2 lights set up. I've got them set up diagonally across here. So I've got a main light, and then I've got a full light or a rim light from the side. What we're going to do now is we're going to change it slightly, both lights from the front. Okay guys, so what I've done here, I've got 1 light just set up from the bottom shooting upwards, obviously depending on the light stands and things that you've got available. If you haven't got something, just put it up against a kit bag or whatever, lay down softly on the ground. I've got 1 light shining down from the top. Bottom light is at 50% of whatever the top light is. So it's going to give us a nice, soft, full light into the shadows of what the top light's going to give us. It gives us a beautiful, and hear this tongue twister, clam shell lighting. I got it right this time. So let's do it quickly. Give me that pose, that again. Oh, that's stunning, just like that. Look just over my left shoulder, that's it, right there. And just have a look here. Lighting is beautiful, just lift the chin slightly. Stunning right there. That is it. And just a straight pose, straight towards, just looking over my shoulder. Stunning, like it, chin slightly up. Love that. That is gorgeous. Love it. Thank you so much. Let's try the next one. So I'm going to move the lights around. I'm going to try something else. I'm going to do a backlighting effect. So we're going to hit all the light just straight against the backdrop. Huge amount of power on the light. and that's actually going to give us a lot of light reflecting from the back. So it's going to be a slightly more moody, darker kind of lighting setup with a bright background. It's backlit, so check this out. So I spotted something that's going to be a problem, but I want to demonstrate it to you guys. I've got her set up between the two lights. The two lights are basically facing the background. But because the lights don't have any reflectors on them, if I take a shot of her, it's going to create a lot of light spilling over. So we have to adjust these lights and get it all right. The bigger problem is obviously the light spilling directly from the light source onto her. So to stop that effect, we're simply going to move these flags right to the front or in between them so that the lights only shoot against the backdrop. You'll check this effect out. And that's going to give us that beautiful backlighting. I'm still getting light spillage over onto her left shoulder from that backlight. So I'm going to ask you just to give us a step forward and then move, turn your body more, and we're going to get more light from the background onto her chest, right shoulder, just slightly forwards, more towards me. There we go. Left hand up to your strap. Other left hand, sorry. There we go. Stunning. Looking to your left now. Love that. Right hand into the hair, playing around. Love that. That's beautiful. It's very backlit. It is dark. If you're doing any fitness stuff, and I think we're going to do some fitness stuff a little bit later on, but if you're doing fitness stuff, this really accentuates the shadows and brings the shadow fall off to the front of your subject instead of the back. So let's try something else. So for this shot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these boxes over there so that Nadia can sit on it, kind of one leg up, stretched in close. So again, we're going to do a little bit more of a close-up shot, Rembrandt lighting, obviously dropping off the little bit of triangular light just below the one eye. So let me just, no, it's not that heavy. And there's a specific reason why I'm shooting all of this on a white backdrop. One of the biggest reasons for it is, depending on how you control your light, you can actually change the hue or kind of the brightness of the backdrop. Depending on if you've got one light that's specifically shooting on the backdrop using one light from the front, or you can put both lights in the previous shots where you've got a lot of light coming from the back. You can also pump it up by putting in a reflector or a flag like we did now to have some reflective light coming back onto your subject. For this, we want to have more control over the light. So I'm going to use the reflective boards, the flags, to put them in on the sides to try and take away as much light as possible. So we switched to the 85mm 1.2. I'm actually going to drop this down slightly. We're going to be shooting at about f2. I'm at 100 ISO, 200th of a second. I've turned down both of these lights. So let's just do a quick light test. That is stunning. I'm gonna push it up slightly to about f4. I'm actually only getting one eye in focus. Then I'm gonna ask you to, your face needs to be straight towards me so that I've got both eyes exactly towards me. That is stunning, just like that. 3, 2, 1. Boom, Rembrandt lighting. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm joking, we're still shooting. Okay, that's awesome. Give me that laugh again. That is so beautiful. Stunning. Face slightly more towards the right. There we go. Just going to take a step back because the zoom on this lens is tricky. Love this lighting. So it's a lot softer. If you have a look at this image, you can actually have a look in the background how the white has turned into like a gray. You can control it obviously with the white balance, and there's a lot of ways to mask it out and control it. But I mean, going from the previous shoot and look to this look and feel, I think it's wonderful. So I'm a sucker for one light and especially two light diagonally right across one another to create a shadow line on your subject. But what I want to demonstrate here, we're going to use that. I'm going to take the first shot because it's going to look amazing, I know it is. And then I'm going to demonstrate how not to do it. Starting just like that. Awesome. So the light from the front is too soft. I'm going to push it up slightly, or what I can simply do, I keep that as is, and I drop my aperture down and I move back. So I'm going to go at f2, and obviously moving back, or else depth of field is going to be an issue. Boom, what a difference that's made. So check that out. What I'm going to do now, I want to demonstrate what it looks like. Flat lighting, obviously straight from the front. I'm going to loosen that little doohickey, do that. Move it to the side, extend it slightly. We're literally just going to throw a rim of light onto her face. Again, the effect that I've got, because I'm using this MagMod system, strip box with the grid, I'm literally throwing a tube of light. So you'll see her face is going to be lit up, but not the rest of her body. Oh, that's good. So in these images, I've got specific light falling in straight over her shoulders. Give me your left arm holding your jacket collar. Stunning, just like that. Love that. I'm going to drop my aperture slightly just to accentuate that strip of light coming across her face. I'm going to push that light up one power output. And once again, just looking straight at me, right through the camera. That is exceptional. I love that. Awesome. Let's do a change. We've got Nadia set up on a makeup chair. It's super relaxed shots, kind of like you're prepping for the big scene. And these are typical behind the scenes set shots. I don't mind getting a couple of these shots at a shoot, because you would actually just incorporate what the lights and everything else looks like on set. So that's stunning, love that. That is awesome. We're out of sync here. I'm getting you with your eyes closed. So typically, this is what I'm talking about. If I'm getting these shots, and I love a two light setup. One main light, one rim light around the back. And we've got that beautiful lighting coming around her face on the back side, and on the front, we've got just enough. So it really brings in the drama with the shadows, or a more moody kind of shot. Looking straight towards me. There we go. Stunning. Love that. We've selected these colors specifically with a black chair. It's a stunning chair to have in the studio, and it just assists to create that contrast between the beautiful colors that she's wearing, her bright hair, and just the kind of like a dull background. So we haven't got a lot of lighting on the background. I'm going to change that up though. So with this specific shot, I've got one light on her. We had this single light coming from the back onto her to create that rim light, but I'm going to put it onto the backdrop, and we're going to see what the difference is. If I do something like this, I usually remove the grid. Using MagMod, it's that easy to remove the grid. So boom, that's off. I'm going to really push the power on this. Done. It's as easy as that. I've got this beautiful backdrop in terms of lighting. I've still got that rim lighting because there's so much light bouncing off of that background onto my subject. Going to take a couple of landscape orientated shots so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Looking towards Raiden. Stunning. That is beautiful. Awesome. Now just looking out to that side. That is perfect. All right. Have you got something fitness related? Let's hit that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a specific look for fitness. We're going to try and accentuate and create. Light creates shadows across your subject. So whilst lighting can really fill the room, we're going to use a specific technique with 2 soft boxes hitting it from the sides, and that's going to create that beautiful shadow, accentuating specific lines, especially like a collarbone or anything like that. Check this out. Love that. Yes, man. If there was music playing in the background, obviously we can't have it playing now because copyright infringements and stuff on YouTube. But if it was playing now, I think this would have been, if you could call me Superman. What's that? Kryptonite. It's awesome. Love it. Just like that. Okay, we're going to tense up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, relax. And then we're going to do one, all the hair from this side over to your left. It's been a while since I've had to left and right reverse. And then, oh, that's stunning, just like that. Keep that there and pop that right shoulder up. There we go. Stunning, keep it there. 3, 2, 1. Stunning, love it. Do exactly the same pose, but I want you to twist even further more towards this side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Stunning, nailed it, done. That's it, guys. So for fitness stuff, you want to create some definition. You want to create, she looks amazing, she's in great shape, but you have to create, light creates shadows. So you have to use that to your advantage. Obviously, we're going to do a couple more shots. I'm going to move that top light around just for her face and then use this side light to rim her body and her stomach. Okay, I'm shooting this a little bit wider. There's a lot of clutter in the shots, but I'll clean that in post. This is exactly what I was looking for. Awesome. 3, 2, 1. Boom, nailed it, done. We are out of here. I believe we are 2 minutes over time. So I won't tell anybody, but I'm gonna sneak this shot into the sequence that we shot. Guys, thank you so much. Check out all the images behind or during the video. I think we're going to share it right in the middle of the videos as we do the different light setups. Amarish says, so whatever that means, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you would join us, hit the like, subscribe, do all the YouTube thingies, but also comment in the bottom section to tell us exactly what you think of the different lighting setups, of the tutorials, and if we hit and missed this. Nadia, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to working with you again. Guys, check it out. Check out our different channels as well. And also keep an eye out. We've got the R50V here. We've been doing some behind the scenes. We'll have a sit down with Raiden to find out exactly what he thinks about this little masterpiece of kit. I think it's a brilliant piece of kit. We'll check it out soon. See you soon.